Hey, so there's a lot of actors at the minute saying that they're feeling overwhelmed and that they're getting disheartened because they feel like they might, a lot of people have got a day job, they've got their day job, maybe a family, they've got all of these things to do, they've got auditions to get to, they've got scripts to learn, and they've got their marketing to do, and they've just, everything just feels like it's getting too much. And I know personally how that feels as well, because I've got a million things going on all the time, and I know what it's like to get overwhelmed, and it can paralyze you. That's the thing. It blocks you from being able to move forward. So it's important to recognize what is happening and to take steps to take control back before it gets a grip on you. So, way to do that, okay, the first thing to think about, and I know that it can seem like it's a bit counterintuitive, I guess, but when you're feeling overwhelmed and when you're feeling stressed and when you're feeling like you've got a million bloody things to do and you don't know where to start, that's when you need to take a step back and you need to make sure that you're looking after yourself. Okay, self-care has got to be number one. So have a look at how you are with drinking water, with getting enough sleep, with meditation, with your nutrition, and with your exercise. Okay, so 5 things that's the first thing you do, is step back and have a look at these 5 things. Are you drinking enough water? Are you sleeping enough? Be really honest with yourself. Are you eating well? Are you, what else was it? Are you meditating on a regular basis? Are you exercising? If you've got all of these 5 things covered and you really make those a priority, everything else will feel easier, and that is a promise. Okay, people say to me sometimes, well, I don't have time. You don't have time not to. That's the truth. You don't have time not to, because by looking after yourself, that's when you're gonna be able to be more focused, have more energy, and keep positive. When things are tough, you're going to be able to deal with them better. Okay, so that's number 1. And then after that, go back to what your big vision is, what you want, why you're doing it. Go into specifics. Why is it important to you? Because when you feel like everything's getting on top of you, that can sometimes block you from being motivated, because it all feels like it's too much. So you need to go back to what your big vision is, what you want from the future, and why. The why is massively important. And keep digging deep into it as well. So, know your big vision. Once you've done that, then just focus, go back to stepping out, mapping out how you're going to make it happen. And then this is really important, then you don't think about all of those things you need to do, you just focus on the next step. You just focus on the next step. So you know your big vision, you get that clear, then you focus on the next step, just on the next step, and then on the step after that, and then on the next step. Okay, so it's just really being clear about what you want, how you're going to get there, what your priority is right now. Choose one, and that's what you stick to. Okay, and also be ruthless with elimination. So this is something that I've been doing lately. I just had an ant crawl on me, but this is something that I've been doing lately that has massively helped me, like on such a big scale, is to just be ruthless with eliminating the things that I don't really need. So have a look at all of those things on your to-do list and be ruthless with yourself. Is that really going to serve you? Are you doing that out of habit, or out of a sense of you should, or a sense of obligation, or are you doing it because it actually in line with your big vision and that it's helping you. Have a look at what you do day to day. Are you filling your time with things that are in line with your big vision, or are you doing things again out of a sense of habit or obligation, or things that make other people happy but to your own detriment? You know, really be ruthless and honest with yourself about these things, and that'll have a big difference as well. So there you go. That is what to do when you're feeling overwhelmed. Self-care, your steps, work out your steps, elimination. Okay, 3 steps. You've got this. Take a break first, get your head sorted again. There's no point carrying on struggling through when your head's all over the place and you're stressed. So go for a walk or do something to take your mindset around, then come back and get back to your planning. I'll see you soon.